is going on my channel? Today is a big video for me, at least. This video literally just been like months in the workings. I finally completed the whole WWE Mattel Ruthless Aggression Elite Wave, as well as the 2 series of Ultimate Editions they have. So I officially have every figure, at least one of each figure from the Ruthless Aggression Wave. From what I understand, this series is being replaced. So they're taking away the Ruthless Aggression and they're bringing in the Monday Night Wars stuff. From my understanding, I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. But I have them all here. We're going to get them cracked open. We'll show you each figure, do a quick review of each figure, and then at the end, I'll try to pick my top 5. So that's where we are. Here they are. Some of these guys I've got doubles, triples. In, the RVD's case, I think I have, there's 2 right there. I would say I have at least 5 of the RVDs. Just in case, for customs or trading. But it's also probably going to be his only Ultimate Edition because he's been doing stuff with AEW, so I don't know how that works. But I was like, man, I got to pick that up before they're gone forever. Maybe I'll do a custom of them, But this is all of them. We've got wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to get through unboxing the ones that need to be unboxed. And then we're going to go, wave 1 all the way through 6. And then we'll do the Ultimates as well. So I'm pretty excited. Okay, a couple of things before we get into the unboxing itself and review part itself. This is the first official full wave from Mattel that I have collected. I cannot tell you truthfully that I have any other Elite or specific collections from them complete. I have very picky rules for myself, so that way I'm not just buying figures. Ruthless Aggression was the era that I grew up with. These are all people I grew up watching. And so I was like, yeah, this is a wave that I want to complete. Especially when they said, hey, this is where the wave's going to end. I was like, okay, we got to get all of these. So this isn't something you'll see very often for me. I don't typically complete full waves. I don't even have, typically Elite waves I collect, 3 to 4 of them. I don't always buy the full wave. Even the Build-A-Figure waves, there is the only one that I ever fully bought was the Paul Heyman Build-A-Figure from, I think what WrestleMania said, had Daniel Bryan, Brock Lesnar, I think it was John Cena, and I'm blank on the last one, but Punk? Yeah, CM Punk. That was the last time I bought a full wave, I think. But even with a lot of the Build-A-Figure waves, I still, I'll buy the ones I want. And then I'll typically, from my Facebook groups, the Major Pod Facebook group, I'm able to find the rest of the parts I need. So this is a big moment for me. It's a big moment for my channel. They're just toys, but I'm a fan. So I'm excited to pop these open, get through, show you what some of them come with. I know wave 1 and wave 2, I'm going to be honest, I don't have all the pieces. I've got 2 kids, I got 2 boys, and they like to take all my accessories. So that's where we are, but yeah, I'm excited. I think choosing my top 5 is going to be tough. But we're going to do it. I'm going to choose my top 5 from this wave. So let's get these suckers unboxed. Alrighty, we're back. So we're gonna just do our best to clear it out. I mean, just to give you guys kind of an idea. This is series 1 through 6, plus series 1 and 2 of the Ultimates. Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of figures right here. We'll scoot, them over, and we'll start with series 1 and go through them that way. We'll go ahead and scoot the Ultimates over, at least just clear this area specifically for the first part of the review. So this is series 2. So we're gonna go ahead, bring this over here, and start with series 1. So each series, except for the Ultimates, have 3 figures. Each figure comes with something. Brock, he came with the undisputed title, as well as extra hands. So that's what you get with Brock Lesnar. He's got just the old school tights, the tattoos, double jointed arms. These are all updated double jointed arm elites, including the Tori Wilson. He's got normal elite articulation except for the newer arms, which is always lovely. Obviously, you can, pop the head off. So if I wanted to, I could take one of the Ultimate Edition heads and put it on this body, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I say nothing, aside from the new arms, there's nothing like super special about this Brock. He's, got the same face scan that they have had on Brock for a while now. Same body mold, same boots, same trunks, same tattoos. So really the biggest upgrade there is the arms. This is a new Batista. I mean, same, torso mold, same leg mold, same boots as he always does. You have the new trunks. I would say compared to a lot of his figures, this is a much better face scan. Good scan on the tattoos. This kind of sucked. I never noticed that until earlier today. But, yeah, he's got double jointed arms as well. A nice new head sculpt. I actually think this head sculpt looks really good, especially for this time period. The tattoo is pretty nice on both arms as well. Yeah. Same Batista boots that we've kind of been used to. These are the same boots. I'm just noticing that. Brock's just has the silver painted. Lame. But yeah, he comes with a lamp that is breakable. Like I said, my kids kind of jacked some of this stuff, so I couldn't find it before the video, which was a bummer. But he did come with a breakable lamp, as well as 2 C or open mic hands. This is probably the standout to me. One, you have the nicer, updated Shawn Michaels head scan. You've got the double jointed arms, a brand new paint job. I think we got this. Did we get this one? I know we had a basic that was red and white, but I don't think it was these pants. I think it was the ones with the silver dots on the end. So this is, brand new pants for us, a design we haven't seen in figure form. This was always one of my favorite attires too. I don't know why, but the red, the white, and then like the crosses, I like that a lot. So this would probably be my standout from series 1. New head scan, good body mold, double jointed arms. He's got the colored in tattoo, and like I said, the new design on the pants is huge. So series 1 standout is the Shawn Michaels for me. All right, we'll stick those to the side for now. On to series 2. You get Ray, Booker T, and RVD. This was our first RVD with double jointed arms. Nope, that's a lie. Second RVD with double jointed arms. We had the Elite Series 1 first before this one. This RVD, I believe, came with the Intercontinental title and a I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember. I'm gonna start with him because he's probably my favorite from this Series 2. I liked this attire. I liked the singlet that they gave him. I liked the paint on it. I think it turned out really well. I liked that the headband was also painted and not just left black or, the same color as the hair. He does come with the pointer fingers to swap out. And then, of course, we've got the Van Damme on both boots. And, of course, he's got the yin-yang symbol. I don't know why I said it like that. But, yeah, I like this attire. I think it turned out really nicely. I have 3 of this figure, so that's how much I like it. I hate this head scan, though. I don't think this is a good head scan. The new head scan from the new, the Ultimate Edition head scan is probably going to swap onto one of these Elites, because I like that head scan much better, and I'll show you that, guys, in a little bit. But, yeah, this one was probably my favorite from Series 3, which I should probably save him for last, or Series 2. But yeah, I mean, the paint looks really cool. The attire is a good choice. Big fan of that. Booker T, I'll go next. This Booker T does have the swishy pants. That's what I like to call him. He's got the new double jointed arms. He's got the heat tattoo and the sun tattoo. He's got the short hair head scan, which looks pretty good. I think this looks good. I will say mine, you can kind of see, has a little bit of a dent on his nose. That's how it came out of the packaging, and a weird shiny spot on the top of his head. So aside from that, I mean, I like this figure. He does come with other hands. The stretchy pants do come off. I think I like these too is that they're not Velcro. They just have the elastic. Yeah, you can take the pants off. It reveals the NWO Booker T, WWE NWO Booker T, I should say, not WCW. So those come off. You can put those on other people. He has the Booker T boots, Booker T on both sides. And like I said, I mean, he's got the double jointed arms, head scan. I do like the head scan. I just wish it didn't have the issues it does. He's got the normal torso, but he's got the NWO. Back of the trunks are plain. Cool figure to have. Doesn't really, stand out to me too much, though. And then, of course, last in the series is Rey Mysterio. While I like this figure, I just, in my head, when I think, Ruthless Aggression, I look back to the Jakks Deluxe Aggression figures with the red and green tights. I wish, I'm still holding out in hopes that one day we'll get, a baggy pant, red and green Rey Mysterio. He's got the green on the back of the head here. He's got the cross and all that. Tattoos look pretty good. He also has the new double jointed arms. Every figure in this series has them, which is really nice. I will say, I mean, the designs are super nice. There's not much wrong with this figure. I like it. It's a Rey Mysterio. Like I said, I just wish we would have gotten, the red and green. There you go. See, that's what's wrong with that figure. I wish we would have gotten that red and green one from kind of that Jakks Deluxe Aggression era. But this one's still a good choice. I believe he comes with a chair, and he comes with secret pants. Or not secret pants, but the mic holding hands. Yeah. All of them, by the way, the ones that come with a chair, except for some reason, the Ultimate Edition RVD, they all come with this chair. So that's what that is. So that's Series 2. Again, my standout from Series 2 is definitely the RVD. Now into Series 3. This one's a tough one to kind of pick my favorite. I would say the Nash is definitely the most plain. This is what the Nash looks like without the t-shirt on. I have 3 of this figure. I'm going to use one to take the double jointed arms and put it on the Legends Nash, Kevin Nash, because I want him to have double jointed arms. It'd be a big upgrade. So I'm going to do that. This head scan is not bad. I don't mind the head scan at all. I think it looks pretty good, actually. You get the ponytail mold with the black ponytail. But I mean, it's a pretty plain Jane figure. It's a Kevin Nash. WWE NWO Kevin Nash. So that's what he is. He comes with these hands, one for each hand, as well as a mic holding hand for each hand, and the NWO shirt. That's what he comes with there. I do like Kevin Nash. I was always a big Kevin Nash fan. I just think this figure is rather plain. Oh, and a mic. He comes with a mic. Let's not forget about that. For the John Cena, we've got, new, he's got the armband, C-Nation armband. He's got the dog tags. This is a new shirt for us, which is cool. Same old foot mold still. Same old jorts, double jointed arms. This figure, I feel like it literally, if they just had the hat, this figure would have been probably my top figure. I do like, you got the, maybe, hang on. There we go. Just the way my hands were. But you get the salt heads, you get the kind of the screaming head scan, which this one, because I know like this wave is to kind of pay homage to the Jakks, deluxe aggression waves, ruthless aggression era stuff. You put this head on here, and this is literally, a deluxe aggression John Cena. He's just missing the hat. So it's pretty nice. I like this head sculpt a lot because it does have, those nostalgia qualities. He comes with the mic as well as the You Can't See Me hands right here. And then, last but not least, Shelton Benjamin. He does not come with the Intercontinental title. This is something I added on him. He comes with a ladder, and he comes with mic holding hands. But new double jointed arms, and new same head scan we've seen on the last couple of elites, which is kind of a bummer. I wish they would have given us, while this head scan doesn't look like, it's not bad, I just wish they would have given us the younger Shelton Benjamin head sculpt that they had on the old basics. But a new attire for Shelton Benjamin, so that puts him at 3 elites now. I actually have an extra one of these that I turned into an ultimate. But I would say for Series 3, man, I think it's the Shelton for Series 3 for me. It's a new figure. We get a more, can't stop me. Ain't no stopping me now, Shelton Benjamin. To add to our collection. John Cena is great. I love the addition of the shirt and the new, wristbands and the armband. But I think the standout for me for Series 3 is Shelton Benjamin. Get those out the way. Beep, 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 beep. Into Series 4, we have The Undertaker, this weird Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is literally pulled from like the Ruthless Aggression wave from Jakks. And of course, new first time in the line to Mattel, the Eric Bischoff. Which I have 2 of them because it's his first figure, so I was like, I gotta grab that. Eric Bischoff comes with the head from, I can't remember whose wedding it was. I think it was Stephanie McMahon and Test. I don't remember, but he wore this. This was like a prosthetic makeup that he wore while officiating a wedding on Monday Night Raw. But he takes the prosthetics off and then it's him. But yeah, so he comes with that. He comes with a mic. He comes with the 2 pointer fingers as well as the mic holding hands, as you can see here on this figure. I like this a lot. I like the shiny jacket. Got that kind of shiny leather effect on there. I like that a lot. Yeah, I think the head scan on this looks really good too. They did a really good job with the Eric Bischoff head scan. And we'll go Undertaker next. This is actually my first Undertaker with the new arms. That's not an ultimate. They look great. I think this looks really good. I do like this Undertaker. I feel like It's weird that we got this style Taker again without a matching cane, but that's just me. Yeah. I still like it. It still looks good. The bandana's removable. But another, Dead Man Ink Undertaker. Can never have too many of those. I like the new hands. I feel like this is a new hand sculpt. And maybe I'm just crazy. Oh. Sorry about that. I had to cut off for a second. But like I was saying, I think this is a new hand sculpt. And maybe I'm wrong. And I just haven't seen one of these new Takers in a while with the new arms. But arms a little bit looser than I'd like it to be. But no, I think these figures turned out good. I like the way this looks. I do think, like I said, I think it's kind of weird that we got another, this era Taker without a matching cane still. I would have liked to see a matching cane. But I'll get over it, I guess. And then, last but not least, this kind of weird Stone Cold. Which, why is his goatee so... Man, I got the missing paint variant. I don't know how well that shows up, but he's missing, like, his goatee's kind of blonde. I mean, even, like, not in the lighting, like, if I were to block that. I mean, look at all that paint missing on there. That's wild. But he's got a new shirt. This is a cool shirt. He's got camo pants on, which I think, he did wear these on TV, but I don't think he wore it with this shirt. Like I said earlier, this is literally, like, there's a Ruthless Aggression figure that is this figure, I think, just without the necklace. One thing I will say, bravo Mattel, they gave him the bigger bicep arms on this, which I think compared to some of the other, like even his Ultimate Edition, like he's got the skinnier arms. Let me see. He's got like these arms on the Ultimate, when in reality, like, I think he should have these arms on all his figures, because Stone Cold has always had huge arms, in my opinion. So I think just because of the uniqueness, I really like this figure. But because it's the first time in the line for Series 4, this Eric Bischoff, I mean, the head scan's really good. It's a brand new figure we've never had. He's going to be the standout for Series 4 for me. All right. Now to Series 5. This is one that I'm excited about. I think a lot of us were excited about this wave specifically. I mean, we have a brand new, another first in the line figure in Tori Wilson. We have a new JBL, which, if you're like me, you missed the first one and don't want to pay $45 to $60, sometimes more for it. That's just me. Maybe. I don't know. But the JBL is pretty nice. I like the, it's a hard goods coat, but I like the hard goods coat. I don't think that this torso is right. I don't remember a time that JBL, as JBL, looked like this. So I think they still, they need to figure that out, because this is the second JBL and he has the same torso. He's got the giant arms. I do like this. I do like the attire. I like the hat. I think it's great. He's got a really good hair mold. I mean, the likeness is pretty spot on. I'm not going to try to sit here and say it's not. It looks like JBL. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Back of the trunks have the red, white, and blue JBL. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is. He does come with the sea grip hands and the fist hands. We'll do Tori last, because she's new. This edge is an edge that I have been asking for forever. The purple, black, and gray camo was always one of my favorite attires for him. It does suck with the whole, lack of rated R superstar stuff on there, but I'm still glad we got it. I also have two of these. I turned one into a Ultimate Edition. But yeah, I love this figure. He has this hands. He's got the Rock on hands, you know, the Rock hands, and he comes with the big gold World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, he's got double jointed arms. I love this figure. I think it's honestly probably one of my favorite figures to come out. I love that attire. Last, but certainly not least, for Series 5 is the first time in the line, Tori Wilson. I think this was a great area to put her in. Obviously, you know, Attitude Era is where I would say the women's division started to kind of turn into something more. And, you know, that's at least when I was more interested in watching. Yeah. But, yeah, I think this figure looks great. I think the head scan is pretty spot on. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I love that she comes with the dog. I don't remember the dog's name. I'm just going to be honest. But I think that's really good. You know, you can have JR yelling, puppies. Puppies! That's not why he was saying it. But for viewer purposes, we're not going to get into that. So, this is a great figure. I think it looks great. Attire's great. She's got 2 pointer hands and 2 of the secret hand, or the mic holding hands, and the dog. For it being a first time on the line figure, I do think I'm going to go with Tori Wilson. First time in the line, another brand new figure to Mattel. So she's going to be the standout. I was shocked. I was surprised, I should say. You know, when they revealed the Tori Wilson. I just thought it was one of those figures we were probably never going to get, even though she's shown up a couple times. But this is the standout. Edge is definitely second. But what ruins it for me is that all the rated R superstar stuff is not on there. So that's a big point deductor for me there. Still a great attire. I still love this attire. Still love the figure. I'm sure someone made decals that I can customize this with to make it more accurate. But because of the lack of decals that it should have, it gets second place for me. Alrighty. So that is Series 5. And into the last of the Elite figures, we have Series 6 with The Miz. We have MVP, as well as Hollywood Rock. We'll start with him because, truthfully, while I'm a big fan of The Rock, this is definitely just... Like, I feel like we could have gotten another first time in the line kind of figure over him, but, you know, I'm not in charge. I do like the new arms. Again, updated arms are great. I love that the tattoo is, you know, where it would have been. I do love the belt buckle. I think the belt buckle is what, you know, is the redeeming factor for me, at least. He's got the sunglasses with the rubber band. I will say this head sculpt, terrible. I don't like this head sculpt at all. I didn't like it on the first Guitar Rock that came out. I don't like it on this one either. Again, I think the big redeeming quality is that he has the belt buckle. Aside from that, this Rock's definitely last place for me. He comes with the vest. He's got the sunglasses. If I can get those on there, come on. There we go, sunglasses. And he has a breakable guitar. It's rubber banded together because I didn't want it to fall apart. It came like that, which is nice. I'm going to keep it that way, at least for now. So that's what he comes with. He is definitely last place for me. Into MVP, we get his chains with the 305 as well as the MVP on there. They can go on him. He's got to pop his head off, which you take that off. Boop. Pop that head off. Boop, boop. And then, you know, now you just got to start 1, 2. Well, here's the clock ticking, you know. And then, boom. MVP, he comes with what I'm going to call the Rey Mysterio hands. The open hands. You know, you can do the ball in kind of thing. Protect this ring on the sides of both of his, or just kidding. one of his arms. MVP on the back. The only complaint I have about this figure is I was just hoping for a more toyetic gear. This gear looks great. I think the figure turned out super great. I was honestly just kind of hoping, like, maybe we'll get the all red gear or something, one of the more colorful gears from this time, but I still like this. You get the, you get the do-rag. You do get the sunglasses. This is an older Elite head sculpt, pretty much, just with the updated True Effects. So like the Elite 1 MVP, I think, has the same head sculpt. But this is an updated. So, looks really good. He's still got the white tape on the nose. Double jointed arms, which looks really nice. And then he's got the new, hands. Yeah. Again, still a great figure. I'm glad we got it. And then the Miz. This is, your classic Miz. He's got, he comes with open hands. And then he comes with the mic holding hands. I do, I love the suspenders. I think the figure in whole looks really nice. I like the shorts. All the decals on the shorts are really nice. The head sculpt looks really good. I don't know if it's because it's been so long since he's had this hair or if they just did it weird, but I think something about it's off. But the hat's really good. It fits really well. Most of the hats fall off, but yeah, I'm a fan of this figure for sure. He used to do the, I think it's something like that. I don't know. It's been a while. But the standout from Series 6, I honestly think it's a tie. I was not collecting at the time. I was still pretty little when these started coming out. And when that first Miz Elite came out, it was in the similar attire. I was not collecting Mattel figures. Truthfully, I didn't even know about them. I was still playing with Jakks figures. So, I really like having this figure. It's a great way to get it. But the MVP is really nice too, so. I just think if I had to pick one, I really like the way these little arms look though. I gotta say, the arms and the silver chrome paint, it helps a ton for this. But I don't know. I think MVP is gonna be #1 for me for Series 6. So MVP is the winner there. Oh, and the Miz comes with this chair too. All right. Now let's get into the Ultimate Editions, and then I'll try to pick my favorite 5. All right. So the first 2 I've already done a review on my channel of, so I'm not going to show all of their accessories and everything because I did a full-on review of them. But Rey Mysterio, we have, this is also basically just an upgraded Defining Moments. Rey Mysterio, he's got the big, WrestleMania headpiece and gear when he won the World Heavyweight Championship. Still a great figure. I think the tattoos look super nice. He's got double jointed arms. Head scan, I gotta be honest, it's the same head scan we've seen for every Rey. He does have the double jointed toes, the new leg articulation. So it's a Rey. I wish again, another one that I'm thinking like, I understand why they did it. It's a huge moment for his career, but could have gone with something more colorful for an Ultimate. Just my opinion. And then Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero. I like this figure a lot. I think it's really good. He's got the new legs. He's got the boots. I think this is the Legends Eddie attire, but in Ultimate form. My biggest issue is the torso. This is truly like my biggest issue is this torso. If this torso wasn't so big and it looked more like the Macho Man torso from like the Target Macho Man, I think this figure would be top tier figure. But they gave him the Batista torso and I just think it's too big. While Eddie Guerrero was ripped, I mean, these arms are perfect, but the torso is just too big. He had a little more, he didn't have this much definition. So, still a great figure. I'm still glad we have an Eddie Ultimate. I know we're going to be getting a WCW Ultimate as well for Eddie. So, still love it. I think it's great to have an added or Ruthless Aggression style one. So sorry. Yeah, that's my biggest issue. I hate this torso. Into the second and last series for the Ultimates for this wave. We have Rob Van Dam in the cash-in gear, and we have Brock Lesnar. You know, the younger Brock Lesnar style. We'll start with him. Because it's truthfully like the Elite you just saw from Series 1 made into an Ultimate. Same exact trunks, same boots, just with the pins there. I mean, the torso's obviously, it's an Ultimate Edition, but it's literally that Brock in an Ultimate Edition. I wish, like, there's definitely different trunks they could have used. He had a couple of different styles. He does have the new leg articulation. He has a few different head sculpts for younger Brock. That's the one, you know, he comes with on there. He's got the same tattoos we've seen on all the younger style Brock Lesnar's. He comes with 3 different head scans. We've got, you know, the kind of crazed look. We've got another crazed but mouth open look. And then we've got the screaming head. And I gotta be honest, I think this one's probably the best likeness, but I don't know. I don't know what it is about these, but this almost makes me think of like Gronk. Like, put that on a Gronk body and that would be fine, I think. Yeah, I like this one for sure. This one's okay. But he's got the same eyes in all of those heads, except for this one. Younger Brock, I get it, but I just feel like that head sculpts are a little bit of a miss there. So I don't have a ton to say about that. The real standout is that we get another undisputed title. And we get, you know, the next big thing, Brock shirt. This is a new shirt, so I love that. Always love a new soft goods shirt. Alrighty, on to what's probably my favorite Ultimate Edition to date, except for the Jeff Hardy Amazon exclusive. With this figure, you get 2 new head sculpts. You only get 2 sets of hands, and a belt and a chair. So there's not a ton, you know. Let's try to back up a little bit. So this is what you get for this Rob Van Dam. I mean, it's pretty much like the same accessories you would get with an Elite. Unless we're counting the, you know, the ponytail's removable. So there's that. I will say that's probably my biggest issue, is that I feel like this moment specifically, you know, he cashed in ECW against John Cena, won the title with the EC, and then, you know, Paul Heyman gives him the ECW title. But I just feel like even just having him come with the briefcase would have made this figure a 5-star figure for me. Pun intended. But the attire itself looks great. I love the attire. I have no issues there at all. I love this attire. I think it turned out great. Having RVD is definitely one of the figures that needs to have that extra leg articulation. He's got the Van Dam on the boots with the new toes. He has double jointed arms, butterfly joints, and this head right here. This is probably my favorite RVD head Mattel has ever released. I think it has the best likeness I've ever seen for a figure for him. Fantastic job. This is what I was saying. I'll probably put one of my Ultimate Edition heads of this head onto the Series 2 RVD. You have this head, which is the head we've seen for a few times now. He's got the pointer fingers for the RVD pose. He's got this head, which is the new, you know, kind of 5-star frog splash head with, again, a removable ponytail. Just clicks right back in, which is kind of nice, but this head sculpt makes me laugh. I think this head sculpt's hilarious. And then, of course, you get the new spinner title. The nice thing with this one, I don't think it's going to be able to focus in on it. My camera's kind of bad. Let's see if I... Oh, yeah, there we go. So you can see it says John Cena on there. And unlike the one that came with the Elite 100 John Cena, this one actually spins a little bit better as I try to spin it and can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Did it get stuck? It was spinning a second ago. Now it's not spinning. That's unfortunate. But I have like I said, I have a few of these. There we go. Okay. It just got stuck. So this one spins a lot better than the one that came with the Elite 100. But yeah, it's a nice title. Get a little closer look on the singlet here. Like I said, probably, you know, this is a singlet. I think this is a figure that people have been asking Mattel for a while. So to get it in Ultimate Edition is great. Again, I have no complaints there. I just wish that, I really wish that it would at least come with the briefcase. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty good. We'll get a closer look at the Brock Lesnar head again. I was like, yeah, man, this head, I just don't like these head sculpts. I gotta be honest. I don't like them. Here's the shirt that comes with Brock. He is the next big thing. Dun, 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 dun. So, yeah. And then here is one last complaint. Why did RVD come with this chair? The Ultimate Edition RVD came with this chair. Why different chairs? Why can't we just have one chair? This is clearly the better chair. I like this chair much better. It looks better, feels better. This is the winner of the chairs. All chairs should be this chair. My God! Alrighty, we are almost done. I know this video's been a little bit longer. For those of you powering through it, I appreciate you. It is time, and I'm including the Ultimates here, to pick my top 5 figures of the Ruthless Aggression waves. This, like I said, includes all of them, Ultimates and all. So number 1, the RVD. This is, like I said, a figure people have been wanting for a long time. So he is my top figure from this Ruthless Aggression wave. Man. I would say my number 2 is probably going to be the Shawn Michaels. Like I was saying earlier, I was always a big fan of this attire. To finally get it in figure form for Mattel in an Elite. Pretty happy there. Because some of these figures are just kind of repeats, you know, just different attires. I would say number 3. Okay, you know, there's a lot of figures here. We're going to do top 6 because I have 2 that are kind of tied for the 3rd spot. And one of them, the 2 that are tied are the Eric Bischoff and the Shelton Benjamin. Would be kind of tied for 3rd. So we'll do 3 and 4 here. And then I've got 2 more. You know, first time in the line for Eric Bischoff. And then I was always a big fan of Shelton Benjamin in the Ruthless Aggression era. So can't go wrong there. Alrighty. And then my last 2. Honestly, I would probably say the MVP. I don't know what it is. I just really like the way the suit looks. I like with the double jointed arms. You know, number 5 there. Man. And I'm going to say number 6 is Tori because it's a new figure that I genuinely thought we were never getting. Honorable mention and probably would be tied for number 6, but I'm not going to put him in there again, is the Edge. I love this Edge. He would be, you know, top 7 for me for sure. it really is just like the fact that we don't have the rated R stuff on here ruins it. It's a great figure, even like the head scan. Come on, focusing up on that head. Oh, what you mean by that? There we go. Like the head scan, I like the head scan a lot. The tattoos look great, but the, you know, non-rated R, rated R superstar bugs me a lot. So he is, you know, top 7 at least for sure. But these guys right here, this is my top 6. So, man, I mean, there's some good figures here. The John Cena is really great. I love that we have, you know, the new shirt, the screaming head scan. Truthfully, I'm probably going to turn this into an Ultimate. I just need to get a new John Cena to turn into him. But, sorry. Yeah, that's it right there. That's my top 6 of the Ruthless Aggression line. I'm not going to change anything. I'm happy with this pick. I'm going to say one figure I wish we still had was, you know, Matt and Jeff. Or I guess 2 figures we still could have in the Mattel lines would be Matt and Jeff. Because I think that those would have absolutely been in the Ruthless Aggression waves. Especially Jeff, at least for sure, I think would have been a great addition for the Ruthless Aggression era, for the time that he was there at least. And then Matt, especially like his feud with Edge around this time, would have been awesome to have some of those figures. But obviously they are with AEW and with Jazzwares. Hopefully we'll see them again one day. But until then, you know, I'm about to do this pose without even having the right hands in there. Thankfully, too, the hands are easy to swap. They're a little stiff, which is good. They need to be. But, you know, you just pop it out of there. And you pop in the new one. Boop. And now you got, you know, Mr. Monday Night. Rob Van.